what we're doing here, when Don put this together, he made a plate for the switch and put it right there. I would like to have it up under here, and I've got this little piece of metal right here that would fit on that. And what I want to do is mount this here, but put it back far enough where the edge doesn't show, right up under here, and then mount this to it back in here. And up underneath here where the air conditioner is, there's a hose here that runs over, and it's going to come out on the other side of the dash. So if I put this plate, see, I can put this plate here, back it up into place there, and put that plate back in here, and that'll get it out of the way of everything else that I want to do with this. That's my plan. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did and how it works, if it works. The first thing I have to do is turn the power on before I crank the car or anything else. I've got a shut-off valve I have to put on. Engage that, and then I have to turn the ignition on, and then I have to turn this on. Now you may have heard two sounds. One was a fan and the other was a compressor. So they're working. And the reason I turned them on right here is because I wanted to hear them work, because they need to be grounded to work. Now this was sitting out here, and the two edges of this was out showing. There's still a little bit of an edge here showing, but it's not quite so visible. And I've moved it up under here and angled it a little bit toward the driver so that it's not quite sitting so far out. And all of these wires are going to get tucked up in here, as well as all of this stuff here. In fact, I've got a small suitcase. It's a two-tone blue and white suitcase, and I'm thinking about cutting the back out of it and sitting it here over this pump after I finish this, so that it will look like there's an old suitcase sitting in the front of the car, instead of being able to see all this stuff. But yeah, that's something I'm thinking about doing. So this piece that runs over here, will get one of these ends. It will get one of these adjustable ends and one of these. So this will go like that, and then that will go up in here, and this will sit over here. So that's also in the works. Okay, this is one of the coolest things. I have an air conditioner vent in my car blowing out on my arm on the left side. Oh, don't I love that. I've been working for a while to get all this tucked up in there and get everything in place and everything. I'm about ready to knock off. Honey Baby just mentioned going to the pool, so I think that's an extra good reason to knock off. But this hose comes from here, goes over the dash and comes out over there. Now I've got another vent like this, but they don't fit these holes. They're made to fit the hose, which is made to fit that. So I need some smaller vents to go over here. Now I got all these wires kind of tucked up in there. This is a drain that's going to drain out condensation, but I don't want to put that in there yet because I want to leave this space open so that my guy that's going to put the Freon in it won't have that in his way. So yeah, I'm gonna knock off, go get in the pool with Honey Babe. See you later. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for as long as you did today. Thank you.